here at the non-kosher comedy club, Gotham. Please get me a ham sandwich. What should they call it? Got the filter fish? So my name's Neil Rappaport, and I'm a collector. I collect Pez dispensers, I collect fast food toys, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And you might say, why would you collect that crap?
Why?
You might not. But a lot of people ask me, because it's hereditary. My father was a huge collector. He used to collect tools and toys and army equipment, everything. You name it. His favorite thing was dumpster diving. He'd go into a dumpster and pick out whatever was in there. One time, this huge restaurant went out of business, and they dumped all their dishes in the dumpster. My father went, he picked them out, he brought them home, he had service for 600. He said they were good clay pigeons. But we had to stop after a while because the neighbor was complaining that there was a whole lot of broken dishes in their yard. Two windows were broken and the cat was missing. His favorite day of the month was bulk pickup day. He would camp out from 10 to midnight and then drive around the neighborhood and find all the stuff that people would throw out. When I was a kid, he brought home an old beat-up Coca-Cola vending machine, fixed it up, put it in the kitchen. Every time I wanted a soda, it cost me a quarter. He would go to these conventions and take home all kinds of pens and pads and bags of stuff. I said, Dad, what do you need all this stuff for? He said, I have 2 rules. Rule number 1, if it's free, take it. You can always throw it away. I said, okay. I said, what's rule number 2? He said, rule number 2, don't ever throw anything away. You never know when you might need it. Down in his basement, he had everything. It was so packed you couldn't even walk down there. So I went over, I said, Dad, you got a 3/4 inch Allen wrench? He says, yeah, I got one. Goes down the basement. Half hour later, comes back. I can't find it. So I had to go out and buy it. He also has down in the basement on the shelf these canisters of sand of all the beaches he went to. But he never went anywhere. He only went to local beaches. For years, I thought those were the ashes of his friends Coney and Jones. You got that? Yeah. He called me up one day and he said, can you come over and help me? I said, sure. So down in his basement, he's got this crawl space where you have to climb up a couple steps and you crawl in, you go to the back. He says, go all the way in the back and get me that big jar back there. Oh, and put on those gloves and that helmet and those goggles. I said, why do I have to put that on? He said, well, it's acid. I don't want you to get, on your eyes or on your hands. I said, what do you need acid for? Rule number 2, don't ever throw anything away. You never know when you might need it. I said, but what do you need it for? He said, no, I don't need it now. I just want it closer to me in case I do need it. So I immediately ran upstairs and said to my mother, Ma, you having any issues with Dad lately? She said, no, why? Just thought I would ask. No particular reason. They were driving in the car one day. My father pulls over, gets out, takes his tool, throws it in the back seat. My mother has trouble seeing. So she says, what the heck was that? He said it was a ratchet. She said, now you're collecting rat shit? Did you guys get that? Unfortunately, a few years ago, Dad passed away. And I had to get all this stuff out of his basement. Now it's in my basement. I have on the shelf Coney, Jones, and Dad. That's my time. Thank you very much.